from 2 years ago to today is outstanding. Because do y'all agree that a degree doesn't determine your success? Do y'all agree? All right, so that's what I believe in too. So real quick, my story is real simple. Before the magazine, before all the success stories, 3.5 years ago, I was 21 years old. I took a look at this information just like you guys have, but I was dragged out. My friend told me I had no choice, I better show up. Did anybody get dragged out here?
Yes, sir.
A couple people, but that was me. So I wasn't really looking for opportunity, to be honest with you. I had a great job, but to be completely honest, I had a good job and I was broke. Does anybody know anybody like that? It's one thing to be broke without a job, but if you have a good job and you're broke, that's a whole other thing. And I didn't realize it until I seen this information. So I showed up to this girl's house. Mind you, I was 21, she was 19 at the time, someone I had respect for. We went to school together. Showed me this information. I did not have it fancy like you guys on this big screen, nice cozy couch. We was looking on a 10-inch TV. So the 8 of us were all looking like, I can barely see. So to say all that to say, out of 8 people, I was the only one that wanted to get started. Got started. Well, it ain't get started the same day. I'm not gonna lie. It took me a little while. Actually took me 6 months. I went home, asked my mother, what should I do? She told me, get another job if you want to make money. Does anybody know anybody working 2 jobs right now?
Yes, sir.
There's 2 jobs equal more money. I just want to have a conversation. There's 2 jobs equal more money. And some people.
Yeah, it do. You be tired. You be extra tired.
You got some people. Is there anybody that disagree? Right? Well, so that's what I did. You know, working 2 jobs, I just found myself with tired, no time, and I had the same bank account. So really, my second job didn't do me no good. But that 19-year-old girl after 6 months had bought a house. Would that have caught anybody's attention?
Absolutely.
6 months. It caught my attention. I quickly stopped listening to my parents. And I said, girl, tell me what you know. Now, I showed up at her housewarming. No lie, I had no gifts in my hand. I just said, where's this application? 10 months later, I was able to fire my boss. Even though I liked him. Does anybody like their boss? But let's be honest. If you had an option to work less and make more, would you?
Absolutely.
Most people are here in this room so close-minded, you're about to miss this blessing, and you don't even have options right now.
Wow.
So you have to go to work. You have to do something. So if you don't get nothing out of this presentation, like I said, I'm not here to impress anyone. I just want to let people know that you need options. If not, your whole family is going to depend on another man for their future. So 10 months I was able to walk away from my job. I was a full-time electrician. By month 18, I was able to retire the same lady who told me don't do this business, which was my mother. And then by month 20, with no college degree or anything like that, just straight high school experience, I was able to hit senior vice president in this company, which is a 6-figure income at 22 years old. And I'm 25 today. Since those 3 years, I've been able to help other people achieve the position and make 6 figures as well, all from the house. Now, I say that to not to brag. I'm sure there's some people in here who make 6 figures, but to press upon you is a difference when you can do that from the house. Do y'all agree?
Yes, sir.
A big difference. So we're going to get into the money. Everybody say money.
Money.
We don't like to work hard and we don't like to talk long. So I'm going to try to keep this presentation just like a short skirt. Is that all right? Short skirt presentation. Short skirt presentation. Somebody's like, what is that? It's going to be short and attractive. All right. 20 points, right? Everybody say 20. 20. They're going to pay you $500. Now, the reason why that made sense to me is because I'm not a salesman. Is anybody here a salesman? Raise your hand if you're a salesman. You are a salesman, you're a salesman? Okay, raise your hand if you're not a salesman. So that's all the room is at YouTube, right? So you guys might be a whole lot better than everybody else. But if you're not like I wasn't, you can still win because all we do is offer discounts for services people already pay. We have a website that has 17 different franchises on it. Sprint, Verizon, Dish Network, gas company, electric company, healthcare, whatever they want. They can go to that website, compare their price that they're paying to the price that they can pay on your website. They sign up for a discount, you get paid. Does that sound simple?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. And guess what? 20 points does not mean 20 people. Those are services. So for everybody who's thinking, well, I got to get 20 people, it's easier than that. 20 services. One person has how many bills in their household?
A lot.
5. At least 10. Somebody said it. That was my mother. She said it was a conversation 3 years ago. I said, listen, since you think this is a scam, can I at least save you some money on your bills? I don't want you to join. Wow. She signed up. I was able to save her money on her gas, cable, house phone, got her a cell phone for free. She was one of those people like, I don't need no fancy phone. I was like, listen, it's free. Can you take it? Right? Who can sell free? That's what we got. We got some smartphones on our website that's absolutely free. So one person was 10 points. You get 20 points. The company pays you how much?
500.
500. Now I used to make that a week. That was a couple phone calls. Is this making sense? It's a difference. Then you actually, and that's a one-time 500. Then they say, listen, if you can find 2 people, now these 2 people have to have these qualities. They can either be overworked and underpaid, like I was. Does anybody know anybody overworked and underpaid? A couple people. Or they can be already successful, but wants to make the same amount of money doing less work. Or the third quality is somebody who does not want to work till they're 70 years old. Does anybody know anybody who's still working past 60 right now? Now, I want you guys, don't you gotta be real with me. I just want you to think in your mind, what could they have done different? Everybody say residual. That's what we're gonna get in that right now. So you get 2 business partners, help them get paid in this business, and you can make another $250. Does anybody think of 2 people in this economy who wants to be a business owner?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely, right? 1099 is just spreading throughout the world because W-2s is not working anymore. Most people who's on the W-2 income, they gotta wait for income tax to have money. Most people only have money once a year. Do y'all agree? So I want to show you guys how to have money all year round. So we go to the next slide. That's $750 up front, just so you know it's real. Is that all right? Everybody say residual. Because this is what captured and changed my life. Because guys, we have signed up people on the Jacksonville Jaguars who worth $77 million. And they get in this business because they realize the NFL stands for not for long. They break their knees before they what's going to happen. That check is cut. And guess what still comes in?
Residuals.
Bills. Right? So no matter how much money you make, you can never call Sprint and say, let me pay you off. You know, that's an income that's going to come in, because who can live without their gas bill right now? Be honest with you. Matter of fact, if you can't put your hands down, you probably ain't take no shower. So you need your gas, right? So it starts with you in this business. You get 3 individuals in your business. Who are they in business for?
Themselves.
Absolutely. It's not rocket science. I did not sign in this business for this 19-year-old girl. I signed up because I wanted her lifestyle. Which just so happens, after research, is the #1 lifestyle in America. When you can work from home and wake up when you're done sleeping. Who agrees?
Yes, sir.
It's the #1 lifestyle in the world. You can wake up when you're done sleeping. All right, so 3 people tells 3. That turns into 9. 9 tells 3. How many does it turn into?
27.
Don't have to insult your intelligence. Anybody can read a slide. Matter of fact, you can read a slide and get paid. Who's with that program? Right, that's all we're doing, right? Simple business. Being an electrician was hard. I had to read blueprints. I had to climb a ladder. I had to hang lights. I couldn't drop things or I'll get fired. This is easy. All I have to do is read a slide. Keep it real. Guess what? So we're going to move to the next slide. Let's say 3 turns into 40. How many did you start with?
3.
We're going to keep this simple. And out of 40 people, let's say 20 of them quit. 20 quit. It grew to 40, 20 quit. We teach the same 20 how to get the same 20 points. We get paid up to $15 on the service, but we're just going to say 50 cents because we don't want to entice anybody. Can anybody use an extra $200 month after month?
Yes, sir.
That's powerful, right? And like somebody on the sideline just said, that's non-stop. I like that type of verbiage. Because residual income, it comes every 15, between 10:15 and 11:15. Ask me how I know. Ask me how I know. And it's powerful, guys, because 3 years ago, I really want you to understand this. I really want you to feel this. 3 years ago, I had a 5-minute conversation. I said, oh, you think this is a scam? Okay. Well, let me save you money on gas. 3 years later, I'm still making $200 for that conversation. This makes sense. Because no one can stop paying off their what?
Bill.
Matter of fact, some people have figured out in their mind that they don't care if they have extra money as long as they what is paid. So if you can figure out a way to get paid for what people are living check to check for, does that make sense? It's powerful, guys. Because who will live better without bills?
Oh, yeah.
So just imagine if you get paid for it. Or turn them into tax write-offs. Very simple. So guess what, guys? How many did you start with?
3.
So let's just say it grows again. Let's just say 12 months from today, you started a program and grew without you. You had a 0 there. By the law of math, what do you have to do?
Add a 0 down.
I never claimed to be smart, right? I never claimed to be smart. So let's go to the next slide. You had a 0 there. By the law of math.
Boom.
Everybody say sugar bass. I just made up the word, y'all. We gotta have fun for our little. We got 8 minutes left. Anybody still listening?
No,
Just making sure. We got 8 minutes left, right? And guess what, guys? $2,000 month after month after month. Are you back? Matter of fact, who likes to travel? Where would you go, sir? If you knew residually every 15, $2,000, where would you go?
Oh man, I just got back from Arizona.